Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Terraria series. Today, I'm going to start out by heading back down into the Crimson and breaking an orb or two. Probably go ahead and break two of them. Those two would work. Yeah, I think those two would be best. I guess we could just dig down through here. And let's see, we'll break screams. What was that? Said something. There it is, the Undertaker. I got one of those. Is that all it drops? Brain of Cthulhu has awoken. Ah, crap. Okay, let's switch back to our weapon. There we go. Health potion. Okay, that killed him. And a lot of ore. Which I guess we could sell for stuff. Now then, did we get anything from that? We got a violent panic neck. It increases movement speed after being struck. I think that can be combined with something. Okay, now then we'll go select some stuff. Next thing I want to do this episode is head up above. Let me put up this gun. There it is. And we'll put up that and this other stuff as well. Assuming we have room for it. Probably going to have to craft it actually. Rubies, some blocks. Yep. I moved that up there too. Let's see if I can do it there. Doesn't look like it. I have to move it all the way back down. Hopefully it doesn't need an anvil. There we go. And it's an even number, that's good. Did I move those over here? Right, so we'll take some potions from our safe. We'll want... guess I can put that up too. Anything else I want to get rid of? Some bombs. Won't need very many of those. Okay, let's see. Start off with, we're going to want... We'll put that in our inventory. Shouldn't need most of this other stuff. Definitely don't need that. Where is the ones that I want? I'll grab a shine potion. That should be everything from there. The other ones must be here. Featherfall potion. And a gravitation potion. We will start with the gravitation potion and then move to the featherfall potion. Okay, that's not working how I thought it would. Then the featherfall. There's something over that way. Okay, that was weird. I guess you can not walk on the surface? Try to keep an elevation. Maybe if we did this. Let's see, I don't think that's that's going to be very good right now. Above, above, above. We're looking for some floating islands. I should probably move this to the hotbar. I'm not even sure if they're at the very top or not. I might should look that up. Hopefully we'll be able to see them from the very top. Still have ways to go. Okay, somebody's shooting at us. Where's our big gun? That's one way to deal with them. Still nothing that I can see. This way. I might have to go back and check the hike. These are good against flying things, but they don't do very much damage for the amount of mana they use. Uh-oh. Whoops. Damn it. There we go. Seem to be falling faster than we should, and we still have further fall. Maybe I will just be back once we find something, because this is taking longer than I was expecting. Okay, we found the first one. Let's see what we get. We get a hard lucky horseshoe, grenade, copper, wooden arrows, some coins, some kind of skyware stuff, a bunch of other stuff. They are a bit low. Lower than I was expecting. That one was around this height. Keep looking around there. And I'll be back again when I find more, assuming that we have enough potions to do so. And we found another one. Another horseshoe. A lucky horseshoe. And nothing else. Great. But whatever. It'll do. Now then, I need to go see if I can make some gravity potions. A giant harpy feather, which I have no idea what that's used for. I'll look that up too and see if we can do anything with that. And I'll be back. And another one, and this one has a menacing shiny red balloon. Increases jump height. Iron, shine, health, okay. And of course some gold ore down here. We'll grab that. And continue searching. And another one. Another shiny red balloon. Copper rope, speed, okay. Let's see, how far over are we? Almost all the way, but we've missed that whole side. At least at the right height. So, back to searching. And another one. A Star Fury. Causes stars to rain from the sky. Forged with the fury of heaven. Not very good compared to what we have. But we'll take it nonetheless. Did we not get everything? I guess not. Well, we have the chest. We can put some stuff up. And I will continue searching. And we're back. I have, I think, found all of the islands. But wasn't any on this side except for that one. Very strange. Seemed to all be on that one side. But while that was happening, there was a message that a meteorite had landed. And that appears to be what all this is. These guys apparently sometimes drop meteorite ore. Or you can just mine it straight up. I would rather get a bit from these guys before we mine it all. We need to save some so that we can make our own meteorite zone. I'm not quite certain how often they spawn it. Or drop it, or whatever. We need 50 to make our own. At least I think these guys drop it. Let's see. We will put that there. Actually, let's mine it with these. Be faster? In fact, if we did this, it'd be even faster. Okay, how are you doing? That one didn't work as well. We are getting quite a lot. Should stop spawning here in a moment. Doubt there's that many left. Come on, jump. They don't seem to be dropping any. Maybe that changed. Maybe I misread something. How much did we get? 167? That should be enough. We'll go here. See if we can smelt some. I guess we'll go ahead and set aside 50. Put it up here. Doesn't get mixed in. Then, let's see. Close enough. There we go. $39. Have to get my anvil back. I moved it up here when I was selling obsidian skulls. Crafting them and selling them at the same time. Let's see, we can make meteorite leggings and meteorite hammocks. Is that it? We need some stars, I think. There. Star, there we go. I want a space gun. 19 magic damage compared to 26. Very fast, average, no fast. Extremely weak knockback. Damage, well now I have to redo that. How much money do we have? Only 9 gold? Let's try that. Hopefully we can get a decent version of it. Forge. $65 silver. Okay, that's not good. Demonic. I want mythic, though demonic is pretty good. Godly is not bad either. Superior, nasty, unpleasant, taboo, celestial, superior again, godly again, mystic. I think that's right. Mystic or mythic? Let me check that out. Okay, it was mythical is what we're looking for. let's check this out. Now we just need something to kill. Guess we can go back up to one of the islands. Though we also need to... Let me check on the... If those meteor head things drop meteorite again. Okay, I checked, the meteor heads do drop meteor ore, but it's only a 2% chance, so not great for that. First, let's see, I want to check to see if we can upgrade anything. Grab that. Let's see. Okay, we have a cloud and a balloon. And a blue horseshoe balloon. Arcane blue horseshoe balloon. How much does it cost to upgrade that? Forge. Only 2 gold. The arcane. Hard. Would like something that's defensive. Movement. Damage, just plain damage would be okay, I guess. And we can't replace that. Now we don't have to worry about fall damage. So let's go under that island over there. Further. About here. Switch that. We should get some harpies to kill here soon. Oh, and there's this guy who showed up. Because apparently... Imbuing station. Interesting. That is something that I want. Go ahead and pick that up. Apparently the corruption in my garden is invalidating some of the houses. Gravity seems a little bit less up here. But we don't have anything to kill. Maybe we should go back down then. With some guys down there. Assuming they'll show up. How many does this go through? Didn't think it would go through stuff. Desert. Deserts are not very good for mobs. It's not terrible. I'm not sure if it's going to be good in a boss fight, being that it does less base damage than the staff that we normally use. Though it's only slightly less, and with its higher fire rate, I guess that'll probably change things a bit. We need something bigger to kill. Let me check the time on this and I'll be right back. And we're back. This does use a fair amount of mana. It seems to be okay. I think it might be useful against the boss if we use the mana flower with it and a bunch of potions. Which is something I was thinking of doing. We could go, I guess, break some more of those thingamadoppers and spawn another boss. Some more meteorite ore. As if you have full meteorite armor, it doesn't take any mana at all. However, that will be a lot less in terms of defenses, and we don't get the buff that our current armor has in health regeneration. And that's kind of a big deal. Okay, where are some more things to break? A meteorite has landed. Okay, there's another one of those. And what did we get? Another panic necklace. I need to figure out what we can do with that. These look easier to get to, so I'll use them. That's what I want to do. Let's put this where it goes, so we don't have that problem again. Okay, between episodes, I think we're probably going to get close to ready for the hard mode version. The guy we have to kill for that. I'm not sure if I'm still going to try to block off the area. We already out of mana? Let's just buff everything. Doesn't seem to be as good, at least versus this guy. Maybe he'll be better in this phase. Not so far. Be still. Oops. What is the key for a mana potion? Stop seeing that M. Crap. Health potion then. There we go. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do the lock off everything. According to what I've read, it won't make a difference because whenever you try to spawn the hard mode ores, you get random amounts of corruption everywhere anyway. Just in random spots. So it wouldn't do much past the initial little bit. Though, We could control that initial little bit and use external utilities to control it. It's not something I really want to do, but it's possible. Or I could just make a copy of the world, or another world, to keep as a preserve. What's recommended is turning the area around your base into hallowed ground, so that the corruption doesn't get here, and blocking off the corruption with just that, which might be what we end up doing. I think I may use T-edit to at least try the initial blockades. I don't want to do it by hand because that's going to take a very long time, like 50 hours to figure that out. But if I use TE-edit, I can just copy and paste something, and I'll at least know if that initial part will work. And then we'll do hallowed stuff around our base and see how that works. But I think I'm going to spend a bit of time between episodes working on getting a full set of meteorite, maybe. I think it is 565, so that's only 3 defense difference. Though you don't have the increased. We also can use this, which I think will allow us to give our weapon a boost. Pretty sure that we can use stingers in that. Give it poison. Right. That's going to be in the episode. Like if you like, subscribe if you're not. See you next time.